Hi guys, welcome to the Divine Masculine in Alignment reading. I have linked the Divine Feminine reading below. It was incredible. Divine Feminine energy is actually growing life right now and working with the Tree of Life and literally integrating and grounding the energies of building new earth and our kingdoms on earth. Wow. We know last week, excuse me, or in last week's Divine Masculine and Alignment reading, Divine Masculine energy was working on telling truth with a positive charge and not a negative charge. And from our recent readings, we know that to get that positive charge, that Divine Masculine must forgive. Forgive to become heart-centered. Forgive to move on from the past so we can be in the present and create the future, as well as journey of self-discovery, filling the cup to offer Divine Feminine and having a new beginning. Just freaking getting back in that childlike wonder of self-discovery and playing with the elements. Accepting and starting to use their psychic gifts. Or their gifts, came here to do. And there it is. So both Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine got Judgment. And Judgment is the ending and the new beginning. And it's destruction and creation. It's a path that was not there before the creation of something new, a death and a resurrection. And it's when you have this new beginning, a lot of times there is not going back. We hold on to the energies and we need to free those up for what we are creating. And there's the strength. There's the strength to go within and learn the lesson of creation and destruction. To transform through those energies, to let go. To let go of what is lower vibrational, keeping us stuck, stagnant, and the creation of sickness, and to transform with peace and harmony and harmonize. And the creation of what is heart-centered, what is growth, what is life force energies, as well as nurture us in a pure way. And when we nurture ourselves in a very pure way, that also allows us to become pure and transform, because we always have to be in the energy of what we are creating. And this is a dark mountain within that is still a little bit stormy, but you know what? There's growth. There's growth. Spring is here. The sun is going to shine very soon. There's a new dawn, a new day, a new era. Seven of Wands. And this is the battling back of the peace with passion. And it's of the light. It's acting though. We know that the new moon is in Aries. And this is like acting. I feel like this is the message I get from this card is Divine Masculine is acting on protecting his connection to his Divine Feminine. That's what he's doing. He's protecting his connection to his Divine Feminine because it's part of his peace and part of what he's creating with, part of the spark. We know we're connected. Yin and yang. All right. There's the Eight of Swords. And I feel as though that's how Divine Masculine is feeling about Divine Feminine. That she's trapped. He can't get to her. And if you're Divine Masculine joining me, thank you for joining me. But I feel like the emotions have been illuminated. And that's because the work that has been done, the light that's been integrated in the water. But there's still fear surrounding the union. And not being able to see clearly. Because both energies, I feel like, can't see clearly. But it's I don't know how else to say this, but it doesn't matter because Source is here, and we know this union is with Source, and this transformation, like the union, is going to happen with heart and of passion. That's what's going to free up the energies, and then we have the Six of Wands. We know this is the victory. This is victory here. One second, guys. My son. Guys, I just want to apologize about that. The energies are wild out there right now. The police have been up and down my block all day with different incidents happening. Wow. Okay. It's because we're revealing it to heal it. Here we go. This is the healing victory. This is the Seven of Wands. This is connecting to that masculine energy and just following the light. It's like the light is what's leading Divine Masculine to victory. Now let's see what can be done to get the energies in alignment. As the Eight of Swords is really the only thing that I feel like is off right now. And there we go. I love it. Science. It's the Six of Swords. It's science. It's like the coming together. It's leaving the past behind to come together and apply science, apply knowledge, apply wisdom, and the creation of something new. And it's of the light. Christ consciousness. And that's what's being created in the void right now by Divine Masculine energy. Way to go. All right. Oh my goodness. All right, here with Strength. We've got the Five of Cups, and that's disappointment. And I feel like that it's just feeling disappointment over the transformation of the letting go to create the new beginning. And yeah, you know what? We're going to feel disappointment. We're going to feel sorrow. But then we use that energy to create with and transmute through us and shift into something else. And we just create with it. We don't want to stay there. We want to follow our passions. And I feel like right now for Divine Masculine, that's connection to Divine Feminine. And there it is. We're going to battle back for frolicking in that gorgeous sunlit field with Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine together creating New Earth. heart-centered, it's passionate, it's knowledge applied. Right now I feel like it has something to do with Gemini energies, and we know that is the Lovers, but I feel like it has to do with the actual energies that Gemini brings. And not running from our other side, not running from our other half, but embracing it, embracing our duality, and using it to our advantage to help us create and raise our vibration and just like harmonize and, you know, that musicality, the musicality of creation. Oh, cards flipped over. A whole other reading. Yeah, I'm going to get a reshuffle over here. Energy feels off. Gotta fix it. There we go. It's because the card wanted to dance. Now, here we go. It's the Eight of Cups. This has to do with the freeing of emotions and understanding why we're letting go to begin with, because we're letting go of emotions that are keeping us stagnant, that are keeping us stuck, not allowing us to free flow. This is all about flowing again and flowing with water energy. And it's like I can feel like, you know, the water's really dark and deep and black, and it's really mucky, but then, you know, as we raise our vibes, the water continues to lighten up. It continues to get less and less murky, and then it's just beautiful and clear, and then we meet where, you know, the water meets land, and then we just have the, you know, the beautiful dawn, the sun rise. So really, that's what I see here, what this is about. And just understanding we're always connected. Divine masculine and divine feminine, you know, true counterparts, they're always connected. You can't lose the yin to your yang or the yang to your yin. Fortune. And there is the Wheel of Fortune, right? The wheel turns. And because we've got victory now. We battled back. We had a healing victory in the dark. We integrated higher self, and we brought more light down into the dark with that wand. And we freed ourselves. And the wheel turns, but I can feel the exhaustion in divine masculine energy. I can feel the exhaustion. Like this is not an easy wheel to turn. This is not an easy wheel to turn. This like pure exhaustion, this creation of this Christ energy within the void. And it's all, right now it's all fear-based. It's all thoughts and it's all fear-based. It's all fear-based, but it's not. We know what fear is. It's not real. We just have to do the work to raise our vibration enough with this Eight of Cups to see that. And that's the emotional freedom. Right? And I love it. There's the King of Cups and the Ten of Cups. Hello. Beautiful. Just beautiful. Yeah, with the Priestess. And the Priestess came up in the Divine Feminine reading. All right, let's see what's being activated. Wow. And there it is. King of Wands, audacious. And this is creating with life force energy. This is just going for it. This is just going for it. Divine masculine is just going to go for it, and he's going to go for it and act on what they've been creating with life force energy. And it is actually what they've been creating in the void. That what they've been creating in the void is of their crown now. What your kingdom would want to look like, right? If you're divine masculine joining me, what you want your kingdom to look like. With such vigorous fire, power, energy. Ooh, I'm just lit. I'm lit. What a transformation. Not creating with reckless energy anymore. So now the positive charge has been activated. Wow. Just freaking lit over here. Just lit. All right, guys. Throat chakra, the frequency of the throat chakra, the blue flower of life, supports our self-expression and our sense of peace and balance. And this is it. This is what I feel like divine masculine has been working on, is speaking a truth of self-expression with a sense of peace and balance, and it's heart-centered, of the light. I'm in awe right now. Wow. Emotional release. Transformation. Sexual energy. Home. Finding their way home. And honoring your energy. And I would never take that many cards, but I feel all of them. And I feel called to read home. This card represents a homecoming of the soul and finding your tribe. The situation you are inquiring about has the potential to be a homecoming, a safe and secure place that both nourishes you and facilitates your growth. Whether it be a school, a relationship, a job, or truly just a home, go for it. All paths lead home. Home doesn't have to be where you grew up. Family doesn't always mean the people of your birth family. Look at an extended meaning. Family are people who share the same core values and path. Home can mean a place where you have yet to visit or experience, but once there, it feeds your soul in a way that gives you no doubt that you are home. And you find a safe space. This is where the answers you seek will be found. I also feel called to read Honor Your Energy. Honoring your energy. We all have those days when we feel we are disinclined to do anything. We try all sorts of mental tricks to talk ourselves into doing what we should be doing. Does this ever work? No. We end up feeling guilty, a very low vibration, for not getting anything done, which causes us to try twice as hard the next day, which causes us to get overwhelmed and exhausted, which then leads to becoming caught up in a vicious cycle. Your body has rhythms just as everything else does on the earth. Flowers, trees, plants, and the elements. The tides and ebb and flow of the sun and moon rise and set. Animals hibernate and flowers grow, bloom, and go dormant. You need to listen to the inherent cycles within you. Rest when you need to, work when you need to. Do not try to outthink the natural rhythms. Go easy on yourself and reserve judgment. You are your own harshest critic. And that's why this is all about forgiveness right now for divine masculine energy. And please forgiving yourself. Forgiving yourself. Now, the activation. And this is why I was obviously called to read them in this order. This is incredible. I love when the tarot speaks. It's so beautiful. What a gift. The activation, the King of Wands. As the aspect of fire, the King of Wands rides an electric horse and descends from the sky with an explosive and violent energy. At the tip of his wand, the seed of life bursts forth, describing the foundation of creation which he brings to any scenario. He embodies swift action and uses all of his energy at once. The King of Wands is a natural leader in his own right, and thus speaks to your own leadership in creative action, or the leadership in creative actions someone else is taking in this moment. The King comes into the world with the full strength, passion, pride, and ferocity required to carry out his spiritual duty. This card represents the pure spiritual will in his most male form and function. How do you exhibit leadership in expressing your creativity? And we know that's why. What's happening? Emotional release, transformation with sexual energy, home, and the honoring of our energy, the honoring of the yin and yang, the flow, the universal flows of creation. Beautiful. These readings have been incredible. I'm so excited. Wow. I can hardly wait for next week. I'll see you soon. Take care.